Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Pathfinder Kingmaker. I'm here with BringItDon, and we're at the Lost Dwarven Fortress. We're gonna go inside and see what fate befell the dwarves. Also, I've been adjusting my recording software a little bit. It should be better. Regardless of what I do, YouTube, when you upload it to YouTube, the quality gets... There's a hit to quality, regardless of what you do when you upload it to YouTube. So I'm trying to mitigate that a little bit by
I will see this through.
enhancing my recording quality a little bit. Yeah, just let me know if y'all notice a difference, or if, for better or worse.
I'm restless.
Hopefully for better. I know it's waiting us. I'm just going to buff up everybody.
What's the hold up?
That's a golem. It says, how dare you? Okay.
Together we are
Let's go ahead and put stone skin on like Valerie. Actually on Harem as well. Alright, then
Ready and willing.
get out, all of you betrayed, abandoned. I can attack him, let's take him out. Normally, you wouldn't be able to kill an adamantine golem, but we have Harem with us. And he is the Unmaker, so.
time for fun.
Take him down! Look at stone skins, she's just getting smacked around.
Yes, I'm still here.
Yeah, that should do. Alright, what do you gotta say?
To victory.
Yarmold, down there, please help him. Okay. Well.
We shall overcome. See what your entrails look like.
Yeah, she's getting smacked around.
I am your shield.
The end draws near.
Should need this since we're in our lands with immunity to poison. Oh, there we go, let's get out of here. Or get in there. Whichever. Alright, let's go
Ready
ahead
and
and,
willing. I am your
Lotus
shield.
awaits us.
I'm open to your orders.
I can die. Why are you up front? It doesn't matter. Here, do this for us.
I won't let you down.
You know what? I'm gonna change her back to dexterity. And
I'm listening.
any other buffs I need? Probably not. Alright, let's go. Actually, drop another haste. Actually, you know what?
Together we are
Give the order.
unstoppable.
I'm thinking
You
about
can
it. Go ahead and
count on me.
enlarge person. Alright. It's a paladin. Same Yarmold or Jarmold? Call him Yarmold. Beyond the open gate, you find a strange room that looks more like a workshop than the entrance to a fortress. Across the room, by the far wall, there's a metal throne. In front of it is Yarmold Skegge, who you know well. In one hand he holds a steel scepter, and in the other, a sacred symbol of Torag, inset with two shimmering jewels, which you recognize as the hearts of the anvil and the adamantine golem. The paladin's face is twisted by a grimace of pain and strain. You're here. Help me overcome these golems. I took the scepter from the empty throne over there, but it seems my command over the golems is lacking. If I lose control over the golems, we'll all die. Ekron reaches for his weapon. Have to help. Harem shrugs. I told you it would end like this, but you're dying for a legacy. And what is that legacy worth? An army of golems? Was it worth it to come all this way just to meet your death? Would it have been easier to choke to death in your mountains at home? One of the golems turns its metal face to you and speaks in harmony. You all deserve to die. Thieves and imposters. By what right do you come to this fortress? This is the Skegge clan. They are the rightful heirs of the builders of this fortress. They are not Skegge. They are nameless cowards. Only I, Offald Skegge, am worthy of bearing this clan's name. Offald Skegge, but you're my great-great-uncle. When our clan left this fortress, you and your golem stayed behind to protect it. Come to your senses, ghost. We're your descendants. You are no one. The real Skegge would never have abandoned their creation. Those who left forever lost the right to bear this proud name. You have the nerve to come here, to this fortress which was built from the blood and sweat of your grandparents, and abandoned by your unworthy fathers? Ha! You will die here together with your henchmen. Golems, attack. Grinding his teeth, Yarmul lifts the steel scepter above his head. I'm doing everything I can, but his will is too strong. Destroy the golems. Harem, you must unmake this throne. I owe you nothing, neither you nor Torag. The gate behind you closes with a clanging sound. You will all die. You will all die. You will all die. That's a pleasant chant.
Consider me provoked.
You hang back for just a second. Let Baldur and them tank it out. Oh, Baldur actually went down. Jeez Louise. We haven't had a KO. Well, I guess Octavia got KO'd last episode, right? I mean, besides Octavia, but she gets one shot by everything. The last of the battle golems falls to your feet. A ghost stands to the side, shaking its fist at you. Vandals, have you any idea how much time I spent creating them? Grounding his teeth, the paladin stands up. The magic jewels in his sacred symbol glow like red and blue flames. Be silent, ghost. In the name of Torag, I forbid you from harming the living. Be gone. That's it. Thank you, my friends. I couldn't have done it without you. Harem, please, unmake the throne so that this ghost has nowhere to return. What am I, an errand boy? Go there, unmake this. Who are you to order me around? Perhaps I should drop to my knees before Torag. Don't argue. Do it, or this battle might be pointless. Harem, I had no intention of giving you orders. Forgive me for expressing myself so poorly. Humbly ask you to help me as a friend and ally. Some friend, Harem mumbles angrily, then looks at you with a question on his face. I don't know. Should I help him? You decided to help him, so finish what you started. Destroy the throne and say goodbye to the Skegge clan forever. Fine, alright. But it's the last time I'm helping you. Understood? Harem approaches the throne with the skeleton and strikes it with his fist. 1 blow, 2, and 3. And the throne crumbles into pieces with a clanging sound, revealing another jewel, shimmering purple. Fine, alright. Oh, never mind, hold on. Thank you. The paladin was beginning a speech, but Harem interrupts him. You're welcome. You're welcome. Now go back where you came from. Hope you try to make something useful from the pieces. Yarmul lowers his head. As you say. Your Highness, the Skegge clan thanks you. We all are in your debt. I'm afraid we'll have to forget the treasures of our ancestors and return home in disgrace. Farewell. Harem watches the paladin coldly. So much effort, so much suffering, and for what? They built themselves a crypt and nearly buried themselves in it. Torag, Torag. You inspire your children to build such things, then they don't know how to get rid of them. Fools. Alright, let's go. There's no point in standing here. Alright, let's loot these guys. Nothing spectacular. Did we get that purple jewel? It didn't say that we did. Maybe Harem picked it up. Let's do it once around, make sure we're not missing any chests or secret doors. Now, I do plan on going back to Sorrow Flow as well, because there was that cave there, and the water elementals that we never dealt with as well. So we're going to head back there before we go back towards the capital. Hiram exits the dungeon without looking back. His face bears a strange expression, a pensive half-smile. You know, Donald, I think I've just realized something. Something very, very important. But I need to ponder it further. Let's talk about this later after we return to the capital. I kept trying to say we turn. We turn. Jeez Louise. Alright. Can I rest here? No. I'm trying to camp so that I can try and initiate romantic scenes with Valerie. Alright. Alright, and back over here to Sorrow Flow real quick. Where's it at? There it is. Alright, let's see what's going on in the kingdom real quick, and then to Sorrow Flow. Hopes that we can tie up some loose ends. There we go. Okay, yeah, that's been done. The gambler again. Yeah, Jublos, take care of that. And then, not really worried about that right now. Continue.
I need to catch my breath.
My strength fades.
We'll be okay. We'll get in here, my paladin will touch everybody, and then we'll explore the area. When we leave, we'll rest, and then head back to the capital and talk to Hiram. Alright.
I will see this through.
King, start touching your subjects.
I'm restless.
You can count on me.
And I'm not really worried about buffing up here, because this is a low-level area. Alright. So they're no longer here. Maybe the quest itself? I thought I had to put out the fires. Well, I mean, I didn't have Kaliki with me anyway. But I thought I had to put out the fires with Kaliki's water spells.
I've done your request.
Maybe I want to check out this up here. Is this a cave? It is a cave. Awesome. I doubt the loot's going to be, super worthwhile. Since, again, this is a low-level area.
Without a doubt.
Yeah, like giant centipedes. Psh. Whoa, hey, you don't need to be wasting that. Just use I'm pretty sure these guys can't even hit me. Yeah. Very mediocre treasures. The old Talden adit is surprisingly well preserved. The ore mine could be restored here.
This is for victory.
Go on. Go on.
Well, I mean, the loot may be disappointing.
Guide us.
Hey, there's a chest. But it's still loot, and it's still exciting. I love me some loot. Like a wand of fireball, that's a good wand to have. And some bracers of armor +1. Okay. Clear the rubble. Alright, yeah.
Easy as murder.
Oh, this is the way out on the other side, isn't it? Yeah, okay. Well, I think that's everything we could have done here. Let's,
I did as you asked.
let's get out of here. Right?
Our path leads on.
Alright, well. That was nice. At least it's taken care of now. Rest up. So if I heard that, I was adjusting my desk. Okay, rest up, head back towards the capital, talk to Harem. Let's
Need to catch my breath.
see what's going on in the kingdom first. Restoration of the Talden Mine. Once restored, it will provide the kingdom with a stable ore income. Provides a general with a bonus for resolving any situation. The amount of the bonus depends on the kingdom's arcane rank. There's no bonus for ranks. Okay. It's rank 2. So I have to get the 5 to 7, 8 to, okay, well. Shoot. That's fine. Alright, let's go talk to Harem. And then I don't really have a direction after that. I might go talk to Kaliki since we didn't actually talk to Kaliki. We only talked to Kanera. Again, it's going to be the same story, just a different perspective. But she did have some unique dialogue, like referring to her poems and things of that nature. So it'd probably be worth speaking to her. Okay, they also changed Kaliki and Kanera's alignments. Kanera is lawful evil now, and I think Kaliki is chaotic good, according to the patch notes. They also added some more item icons, and there were other fixes as well.
Forwards.
Let's go talk to Harem. Because I think before... No, they're still neutral in my playthrough. Maybe I have to restart the game. It's already installed the patch today. I wonder if Harem's like supposed to be talking to this guard. I feel like Harem should probably be like right here, maybe like right here, overlooking the cliff face. It is over. Yes, I thought I was free of my past burdens when I accepted Grotus' truth into my heart. It's only now that I've become truly free. You know, Donald, I used to hate them all so much. The dwarves who ousted me, the god who rejected me. Now I look upon this, and I barely remember that hatred. How pathetic they are, with their pride and their stubbornness. Building their toys to die among them, powerless to unmake the things they've made. I'd laugh, but in fact, it makes me want to cry. But on the other hand, I thought, how should I put it? Harem wraps his beard around his fist. My gift, wherever it came from, the gift to destroy, to help others create. Perhaps my god does something similar. Everything that has a beginning has an end as well. One day Grotus will be free and destroy this world. But imagine what will happen then, after the end. Perhaps a new beginning. A new creation and a new world. Who knows? Who knows? Anyway, thank you, Donald. Without you, I would have kept going in circles while resentment and hatred gnawed at me from the inside. You helped me find peace. And I swear by Grotus, I won't leave your side until it's our turn to crumble to dust. Good old harem. I mean, should I say this? It's good that we helped that paladin. It was an act of kindness. Harem shrugs indifferently. Good, bad. They were driven by greed and pride. Truth be told, the two didn't differ much. Both true children of the Skegge clan, and true followers of Torag. There's nothing to be proud of here. I care not who won the fortress. What draws my mind are thoughts of my place in the world, and the true meaning of serving Grotus. Destroying, creating something new from the pieces, and destroying it again. Isn't that what you're doing now here, in the Stolen Lands? You've rebuilt your kingdom upon the ashes of countless predecessors. Ponder this when you have the time. I think it's my favorite score in the game. It's called Skylark, I believe. And it's usually played when you finish a companion's series of quests. I'm pretty sure that was his final quest. It played during the Bury the Past scene. Nakodayo held the ritual for his family. And I think it was played during someone else's. Yeah, it's definitely my favorite soundtrack in the game. Alright, and I'm tempted to talk to Kaliki, but I also want to try and just upgrade my last two advisors. I know I just put the treasurer on a event, so I can't rank him up currently. Man. You don't really have another direction to take other than talking to Kaliki right now. I can do another project for the kingdom, upgrade a region. Hi, it's Arlene. Arlene bows. Greetings, Your Highness. Allow me to alleviate your daily concerns with a humble gift from your admirer. I'm certain that you or one of your friends will find this trinket useful. It's come a long way to get to your hands. Yeah, to get to your hands. Specific item. I don't know. Get a staff. Yeah, sure. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank you once again, Your Highness, for your kind generosity. I have another appealing offer for you. Irlene starts twisting her hair around her finger. My range of goods is wide enough, no doubt. But just for you, I can get something exquisite. One of my partners may have come across something valuable and rare. However, I need your help to deliver it to you. Are you interested? Of course. Arlene claps. Come to my shop, Your Highness, so we can talk more in private. Alright, well hey, we have a direction. Alright, yeah. Scale mail, awesome. Give me a two-handed mace. He's brought me a two-handed axe before when I asked for a mace. I want an Earthbreaker. I want at least a +3 Earthbreaker. Someone bring me a +3 Earthbreaker, please. Like, so, I've been using the same Earthbreaker since I slew the Lenorm in the cave. And I'm ready for some. Oh wait, I didn't look at this. Raging Bulwark. This +3 scale mail grants us where fire resistance 10 and the ability to cast rage spell twice per day. It's worth almost 20,000 in the shop, so I'll be selling that. I don't really know how the next chapter is supposed to start. I'm assuming I have to wait for something to happen in the throne room. Like get a letter or a visitor or something. I don't know which house is hers. Is it this one? It could be this one, right? I don't know, we'll start with the one that Octavia and Reg are standing outside of. Oh, Irlene, are you here? Yeah, I don't know if it's like a texture issue or what, but it's like the shadows and stuff are all messed up in the houses. It makes it look like everything was on fire recently. I don't know what to make of it. Yeah, it looks like there's just tears in the textures. Oh, so this is not her house. It's like a hotel or a hostel or something. I think hostel is what it actually is. I only stayed in a hostel once in my life, and that was years ago. So this is a pretzel sign, so is this like a tavern? It says something on the sign, I couldn't read it. Yeah, like this place is superbly dark. When I first came in here, this didn't happen. Does it say where her house is? I could just probably read. Oh yeah, I need to do this as well. Yeah, it doesn't tell me where I'm supposed to go for her. Well, let's hope it's here. There's not very many houses here, so I mean... Nope, not here. Okay. Where is Arlene at? Guess it could be this one. And this one we know is Kaliki's house, so... It's even marked as Canary and Kaliki's house. Why can't the other one be marked?
I will guide us.
Still can't get in here. No, there's other people in here. Where is... Alright, I have no idea where Arlene's at. I assumed it'd be in one of the houses, because that's what she said, right?
Our path leads on.
So that's the 4 houses you can enter. Maybe she's standing outside of her house? Maybe, I don't... Can I go up this way? Sorry, I don't know where Arlene's at. I know she's supposed to be in the capital somewhere. I just don't know where.
Without a doubt.
So that's a dead end. Where the heck is Arlene at? What does it say? Yeah, it doesn't tell me where.
Forwards.
There's no other houses I can enter, it's just those 4. I can't get over here to this corner. I'm trying to use the signs as hints as well. One's a... Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Seriously? She's right here? Oh my goodness. Alright. Greetings, Your Highness. It's an honor to have you here. Now I can deliver all kinds of magical rarities for you from all across Galarian. You may order something specific if you so choose, or I can act of my own accord. As I said, nothing is impossible. Arlene gives you a cheerful wink. Let's discuss this exquisite item you can get only from me. Arlene clasps her hands in frustration. Oh, Your Highness, this is so embarrassing. I'd love to, but there's something... I have an associate, shall we say. Name's Ollie. He's a human. My gopher. Long legs, strong. He was due back with payment for a fat contract 3 days ago. I have a feeling that something happened to him, or worse, that he fled with my money, which was promised as a down payment to my partner for that rarity I was procuring for you. Ollie has the chest of gemstones stashed somewhere near the southern border. Without that, we're never getting your relic. Arlene pauses a moment. While if someone could find Ollie, maybe visit his family at Lake Silverstep or talk to his wife Lytica, no, it doesn't feel right to request this of you, Your Highness. I describe Lytica so I can find her. How would I know what she looks like? I never paid attention when Ollie talked about his family. Adorable, charming kids. His wife was always waiting by the water for him to return from adventures. Yuck. Yeah, if you need to borrow money to pay your partner, I can help you out. Arlene shakes her head. I wish it were so easy, Your Highness. These aren't ordinary coins we're talking about. These are genuine gemstones, suitable for crafting magical items. I've been looking for them for so long, and traded quite a valuable piece for them. You showed up and revealed your hand so easily. What's the real reason behind that? I could have thrown you in prison, you know. Arlene shakes her head. Nothing escapes your eye, Your Highness. The truth is that it was worth the risk. Our contract is as profitable for me as it is for you. Royal favor is the best insurance against a mob of enemies I've made over my years of traveling. I'd rather have Your Highness as a friend than hire a bunch of bodyguards. Tell me about yourself. Arlene tut-tuts. I really don't think this is necessary, Your Highness. You're such a good human, I don't feel like pulling the wool over your eyes. However, I'm afraid you won't believe my stories without at least a little wool there to smooth things over. Alright, how are things going in the shop? Very well. Couldn't be better. You know, there are so many magical trinket hunters in your lands. They want to grab everything, be it expensive bric-a-brac or a sophisticated professional tool. But don't you worry, whatever orders I receive, yours always comes first. Can I buy something from you right now? Sorry to disappoint you. Everything I have in this shop has been ordered individually. That's how I do things. Alright, well I have to go. Okay. How long have I been recording? Alright, I'm gonna go talk to Kaliki, because I don't like leaving things half done. And that might end up wrapping up the episode. Also, I did some more digging on the old internet about masterpieces. Supposedly, they're random because they're rolled. Like, your chance of getting a masterpiece each month is a roll, which is affected by the associated kingdom stat and by the level of their shops. That'll help in the rolling of the masterpiece, but the rolling also affects like the quality of each item that you request. Like, if say I keep requesting that two-handed mace from Farask, the quality of that mace is also part of the roll. There's like 3 tiers, I think. Masterpiece being the highest, of course. Alright, yeah, I'd like to ask you a few questions about your past. Ask me anything. We owe you much, and being open with you is the least I can do to repay you. Tell me the story of you and your sister from the beginning. My sister and I were born in Kadira, the country of the Radiant Serenray, where we tieflings are not very welcome. But for my sister, this was more of a challenge than a barrier. She wanted respect, power, and wealth. Things we were unlikely to get, being who we are. But she found a way. People of Kadira revere the blood of the skies with the same fanaticism in which they distrust the blood of hell. ASMRs, especially Emberkin, are welcome guests in any house. Pretend to be one of them, and all doors open to you. I didn't want to participate in this masquerade, but my sister insisted. We played upon our resistance to fire, and her gift of controlling this force of nature. Both are often taken as signs of Serenray's goodwill. But it was not enough to entirely hide her essence and pass as an Emberkin, and Canera asked for help. She asked a master of deception and illusion. Kaliki frowns. She obviously wishes to get through this part of the story as quickly as possible. We left our native desert, crossed half of the country to avoid accidentally crossing paths with anyone from our tribe, and set off for a new life, and a new skin. What made you flee Kadira? Trouble, Kaliki says quietly. My sister and I took different paths. Canera was able to earn the trust of a powerful patron, one of Serenrae's fanatics, a member of the cult of the Dawnflower. His mercenaries hunted down secret cults and monsters day and night. Meanwhile, I found a group of castaways who remind me of my sister and I as children, tieflings and genie spawn. We gathered in secret to share our sorrows and dream of finding our place in the sun. Time passed and these gatherings became more bitter. We yearned to prove that monster blood does not make us monsters. We spoke of how we should unite and enter the great names of Kadiran aristocracy, supporting those who were ready to accept us as equals and bring down their opponents. We planned to use me as a cover, a beautiful Emberkin who would be the voice of the castaways. The girl lowers her head. One evening my sister came to me, full of careless grace. She told me that there was to be a raid on our secret meeting that very night. I had to stay home and not even think of warning the others. It wasn't hard to guess how she found out. The raid was to be led by the followers of the cult of the Dawnflower, fanatics who fancy themselves cleansing flames, saving the world from evil. Canera's patron first among them. At that moment, I realized my sister loved me so much that she was ready to set aside her aspirations and warn me of the danger. But I also realized something else. Canera was ready to sacrifice any number of innocent lives to get what she wanted. I ran away, after yelling in her face that she was a monster. I left her to warn my friends. It's the last time I saw my sister alive. I tried to save my friends from the raid, but came face to face with the wizards from the cult of the Dawnflower. They were able to dispel the illusion that protected me, and found out I was a tiefling. My secret was revealed, along with my sister's. What a shock it must have been for her patron to find out that a clever tiefling was serving at his side, disguised as a righteous Aesmar. There's no worse deed in Kadira than disgracing your patron. Canera knew this well and tried to flee, terrified of his wrath. But she couldn't get away. Trouble came to her from a place she didn't expect. Ask her about the details if you want. I lack strength to talk about it. The truth is, I betrayed our secret, and my sister died because of it. I was able to bring her back to life, but bitterness has scorched my heart, and will be part of me until my death. How'd you end up living in Turns? After my sister almost got my friends killed, and I in turn brought the wrath of her former patron down upon her, Canera died as she fled from him. In terror, I could only pray to the higher powers, and the Arcanothane, Nethys' herald, answered this prayer. I couldn't believe it when she answered my prayer. She promised to bring Canera back to life on 2 conditions. We would never be able to meet again, and we must keep secret everything that happened. By his power, my sister and I received our special connection. We cannot be in the same time and reality simultaneously. While one of us is in the material plane, the other one sleeps in a demi-plane, one specially created for us. How did you end up in Jamani's mansion? I cannot answer that question in much detail. The Kaisi you met at the reception in Restov was Canera. At the time, I'd been sleeping in our demi-plane for over a month. I didn't even know my sister wanted to join the expedition that Lady Jamani was sending. Then suddenly I was thrown out into reality, in the middle of a burning mansion with assassins dashing about, and the Sword Lord fighting monsters in the Great Hall. Canera and I usually keep a diary to tell each other in detail what happened during the day, but I didn't exactly have time to read it, and I don't think had time to write anything. And I doubt she had time to write anything during the attack. I ran into the hall and tried to help Jamandi, and then you and your companions appeared. We held back the attack, and you and Tartuccio began accusing each other of spying. Meanwhile, I still couldn't understand what was happening, or where I was. I had to pretend to distrust both sides of your argument, or I might have given myself away too easily. And I had to protect our secret. It was one of the conditions of our agreement with Nethys. I'd like to talk about how you are now. Kliki smiles faintly, but her eyes remain sad. Ask what you will. Do you worship Nethys? Tell me about him. Nethys is the god of magic. There are no limits to his power. Kliki speaks with awe. He was born human, but achieved such unparalleled mastery of magic that he gained divine power. He is the embodiment of paradoxes, contradictions, and making the impossible come true. I called on him at the moment of my greatest need, and he, through his herald, helped me when all the kind and merciful gods fell silent. But I'm no naive worshipper. The gods, especially him, are powerful and unpredictable. Besides, he's hardly interested in my gratitude, but I do honor those who help me. Who is your savior, the Arcanothane? Nethys' herald and his creation. She's a living whirlwind of magical energy, an amazing and powerful creature. She often takes interest in the business of mortals and manifests Nethys' will. In our case, I think she's done both. The Arcanothane wanted to intervene and help, but she also told us that Nethys was aware of what happened. That's so strange to think that a deity turned his eyes on you, if only for a moment. How does living in turns with your sister work? While one of us is in the material plane, the other sleeps in a demi-plane created especially for us. There we sleep and sup upon elemental energy. When one of us enters the material plane, the other disappears. Until recently, we couldn't even control the moment when we switched. It seemed to happen randomly, usually while we slept, but sometimes in broad daylight. Now, thanks to you, we have little more control over what's happening. It's been a great relief. Do you like it in the Stolen Lands? Yes, I may long for my native country, but this Riverlands brings peace to my soul. I enjoy watching the clumsy duckling struggling to go down to the lake, and the dragonflies flying over the water as it flashes with glints of sunlight. I'm glad to have seen all this, though the road that brought me here was the road of sorrow. Alright, I want to talk to you about what it means to be a tiefling. I could tell you a lot about it. How do tieflings come into the world? We're what happens when mortals mix their blood with evil outsiders, mostly demons, or, as with me and my sister, devils. This heritage can manifest through many generations, and can be a cruel blow for the parents of a tiefling. Kaliki frowns. As you probably know, there's hardly a corner of Galorian where the birth of someone like me is considered a welcome gift. Many think that evil literally runs in tiefling blood, owing to the heritage of their ancestors. Those who think so are both right and wrong. Your fate is not written by your blood alone. Surrendering to the temptation of evil is a choice every tiefling must make for themselves. Tell me about Qadira. It's a beautiful land, but quite unlike the Stolen Lands. My sister and I grew up in a place dominated by the desert. I often heard from travelers that such landscapes depresses them, but there's nowhere I feel more at home. Sand drifts under the sun, life hiding where you never expect it. The lush green of a suddenly revealed oasis. They are austere lands, but they can be breathtaking. The cities of Qadira are an endless whirlwind of turmoil and bright colors. Some say the heart and essence of every Qadiran city is the temple to Srenre, ever since our country was blessed by the radiant goddess. But I'd put it differently. The heart of every city is a noisy market with its tents in every color you could imagine. Most of the city's life happens at the market. People go there not only to trade, but also to have fun, negotiate, and spin their intrigues. Take away the market, and what's left of Qadira. Okay, well, so long. Well, I'm glad I wrapped that up. That wasn't too bad, and there's... So I didn't actually get to talk to her about her poetry this time. Oh wait, there's more right here. This town in a foreign land has a narrow twisting street, with lanterns hanging on the left and right as I walk the twisting path between. The lanterns shine behind my back. I leave one shadow on the wall and leave another on the road. Since the day I settled here, every evening when the lanterns shine and the shadows dance on their light, I walk this narrow twisting street, and you know why. Alright, I can't talk to her about that. Okay. Well, I think we're going to wrap up the episode in a moment. I'm going to go get ready to leave the capital for the next episode. We'll hunt down the gemstones for Irlene. Let's see, how long have I been recording? Yeah. This will be a place to call the episode, and the next one we'll hunt down Irlene's stuff. I can't believe she was hiding right here on top of these crates. That's stupid.
Time has come.
Yeah, next episode we'll take care of Irlene's quest, and then I don't know what, because that's the only thing we really have. Oh yeah, and Jubilost's thing as well, which... I wish I had a way to look at the date. Oh well, not important right now. Oh yeah, I need to sell that as well. What is this? Oh, this is what What's-Her-Face gave me. +2, Arlene gave me this. This +2 quarterstaff grants its wielder the ability to cast Fire Snake spell twice per day, and Burning Hand spell at will. At will? That's pretty cool. Anyway, yeah, calling it here. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see y'all in the next episode.